So last class we had the introduction to leasing and completed the first question in that area. Settle down, please. Stop talking, please. Shh. The leasing introduction, what we discussed, I have given you the notes. Now we have got the sheet now. In that mergers and acquisition, mutual funds as well as leasing. All the three the introduction notes have been given. Last page we have the leasing introduction notes. Let us summarize what is discussed in the leasing till now before we continue further. Today's class explanation will be very less, more it will be of working and doing the problems. So how many problems we cover all depends on how fast you listen, do the calculations and tell me the answers. And every problem which you are doing in today's class, all are past examination problems. Please. Shh. The practice problems in the leasing, we have practice problems in every chapter given at the end of the workbook. Now, practice problem in the leasing, I have not given you solution. I'll type and give the solution another 2 or 3 days. Okay. Almost all the other chapters, practice problems are given with the solution, except for leasing, which I did not have time in the previous batch, or also in giving this workbook. I'll give you the solution another 2 or 3 days after typing the solution. Those problems covered all the past RTP questions, and what they are doing in the class almost cover every examination problem. Okay, please. Shh. So if you do the workbook for leasing, there is more than sufficient. All angles will be covering here. Now, lease is a transaction between lessor and lessee, where the lessor gives lessee a right to use an asset, and the lessee pays for that a consideration called as lease rental. This lease we classified into 2 types. Just a minute, settle down, please. Settle down. The lease we classify into 2 types, financial lease and then operating lease, where the substantial risk and reward is passed on to the lessee. It is called as financial risk. If it is called as financial lease. If it is not, it is called as operating lease. In case of financial lease, the lease is for a very long period. It almost covers the economic life of the asset itself. It is not so in case of an operating lease. The chapter which we are doing now, leasing and financial management, is mainly dealing about the financial lease aspect. In accountancy, we discuss about the reporting, accounting for lease, etc., which is much more deep. But here we discuss a simple issue, the decision making regarding the lease transaction. So should I go for lease or not? The decision making angle we are discussing in this particular chapter. And here we make a small change from the accepted principle. Normally, financial lease, when there is a depreciation on the asset, it is claimed by the lessee as per the Income Tax Act itself recently changed. But in our case, we will claim the hands of the lessor. For all our problem, it is very simple. Whoever is the owner of the asset, they should be claiming the depreciation. Even last institute examination, that is how the problem has been solved. So we don't want to take a risk in solving. Otherwise, how the suggested on RTP till now is solving, same way I am solving the problem. This alone I just saying again because when someone's teachers or standards and all are discussed, you may see that, sir, lessee only claims depreciation. Why you claim in the hands of lessor? That is done as done by the suggested as well as the RTPs. Okay. Now, we saw that we will be doing this chapter from 2 angles, from the lessee angle as well as from the lessor's angle. Lessee is a person taking the asset on lease. Lessor is a person giving the asset on lease. Lessee's angle. What is a lease all about? Lessee is a person who requires an asset. He requires an asset for carrying out his business. He has two options, either to borrow money and then buy the asset. Second option is simply to put it, borrow the asset itself. That is what we call as a lease option. So borrow and buy is one option, lease is the other option. Both options, he requires an asset. Asset is anyhow going to be required, but that asset, how it is going to be financed? That is going to be financed by bank loan or financed by leasing company is the issue. It is all about the financing decision, all about cost of capital. Here it is very simple. Whichever option is going to give him the least outflow, that option should be selected. The question is, what are all the cash flows which are normally associated with both the options? Come to the borrow and buy. Borrow money from the bank and then buy the asset. Borrow and buy option. We have how many cash flows? 4 cash flows. 2 outflows, 2 inflows. What are the 2 outflows? Principal repayment, present value of interest after tax payment. These 2 are outflows. And what are 2 inflows? Depreciation, tax savings, and then salvage value after tax. All this we should find out the present value obviously. So again tell me, when I borrow money and buy the asset, what are all the options, cash flows I am having for that particular option? 4 cash flows. Name the 4 cash flows. Principal payment, interest payment. These two I have to pay to what? Bank. Since I am a buyer of the asset, I own the asset or not? As the owner of the asset, can I claim depreciation? Yes. Due to which what I enjoy? Tax shield. Can I have a salvage value? Yes. All these 2 should be after tax. So there are 2 outflows and 2 outflows in case of the first case, borrow and buy option. Second option is leasing option. Leasing only one cash flow, which is lease rental. From you I take an asset on lease. To you I should be paying the lease rental. So lease rental should be the outflow. But when I say lease rental, it is having a tax shield or not. So we say lease rental after tax. If I pay 10,000 rupees lease rental, tax rate is how much? 30%. I can save 3,000 tax on that expense or not. So the word lease rental means lease rental after tax. So lease rental after tax is under lease option, and then the 4 cash flows under loan option. Whichever is going to be lowest, that should be selected, is what we said in the lessee's angle. Yes or no? Now, that is one angle over. That is one type of problem. From whose angle? Lessee's angle. Another party to lease is whom? Lessor. From lessor angle, what is the question that may be asked? Is the next issue. Everybody following or not? Now, for lessor, this lease is a financing or investment transaction. Investment transaction. Because today he puts money, buys an asset. Suppose you are the lessee and the lessor. You come and ask me, please give me a lorry on lease. Then what I should do? I should purchase a lorry and give it to you on lease. When I purchase a lorry, what I should do? I should invest money today to purchase a lorry and I'll give it to you on lease. So what you give me? Lease rentals. So for a lessor, year 0, there is an investment in the asset, and 1 to n years is going to get the lease rentals as inflow from the asset. It is very simple. In normal capital budgeting, I invest in the lorry, I drive the lorry and earn money. So no, in this case, I invest in the lorry, I allow you to what? Drive the lorry and give me lease rental as what? Money. Instead of using the asset, I am renting the asset and what? Earning the money. This is under lessor's angle. Everybody following not? Now, the question is, lessor should fix a lease rental or not? So for the asset given to you on lease, I should charge you a lease rental. How much should I charge you as lease rental is a lessor question. Everybody following not? Now, can I give you free or not? No. For the asset invested, I require a return. I require what? Return. The required return is depending on the risk of the asset that is given on lease or the risk of the person to whom the lease is given. So that required return I should be earning on the lease transaction. How can I earn that required return? By fixing the lease rental. The lease rental should be fixed in such a way that the discounted inflow, the discounted lease rental should be equal to the amount to be recovered from the lessee. So discounted lease rental should be equal to amount recoverable from the lessee. Now we discuss what is the amount to be recovered from the lessee. Tell me. Cost of the asset finance minus present value of tax savings on depreciation minus present value of salvage value after tax. Because I purchase a machine, I have the cost of machine to be recovered from you. But on that I enjoy depreciation, but you should be enjoying it as a lessee. Yes or no? So I give you the credit of the depreciation tax savings. Third is what? Salvage value also I try to give a credit to you. The net amount should be recovered from the lessee. Is what is the lessor's angle. Everybody, are you comfortable or not? With this, I think we discussed in the previous class. Our conclusion, we completed question number 1, where different ways in which the lease rentals have been fixed. Please respond. Are you comfortable or not? Okay, now let us go further with the lessor problems. Tell me, lessor problem is all about fixation of lease rental, so that I will be getting the target return which I want. Very simple, one line. Tell me, what should be equal to what? Tell me. Discounted lease rental should be equal to amount to be recovered from the lessee. What is the amount to be recovered from the lessee? Simply tell me, cost of asset finance minus present value of tax savings on depreciation minus present value of salvage value after tax is the amount to be recovered from the lessee. I hope everybody following or not. Now, first of all, is the audio clarity clearer? Is audio clear or not? Okay. Now, please. Take question number 20. Please take question number 20. Page 52, question number 20. Settle down. Stop talking, please. I am hearing voices. Settle down, please. Say, I cannot proceed further unless I have full silence here. Question number 20 taken or not? Don't turn the pages. The question is in the same page. Don't turn the notebook pages. Everybody has opened or not? Yes, sir. Silence full here. Not even one single page turning noise should be heard. Can I proceed? No. Let us enjoy such a silence. Silence should be enjoyed. I don't know. Now, please. Take question number 20, please. Fair Finance, a leasing company, has been approached by a prospective customer intending to acquire a machine whose cash down price is 300 lakhs. The customer, in order to leverage his tax position, has requested a quote for a 3-year lease with the rentals payable at the end of each year, but in diminishing manner such that they are in the ratio 3:2:1. Depreciation can be assumed to be on straight line basis. Company's marginal tax rate is 35%. The target rate of return for Fair Finance, not Fail Finance, but Fair Finance, on the transaction is 10%. Calculate the lease rental to be quoted for the lease for 3 years. That's a question which has been asked. Okay. Now, I'll just give you 2 minutes time. Read the question before you start doing the solution. Another 2 or 3 hours, nothing more I am going to explain. You have already had an introduction to the leasing. You can only apply those in different numerical situations. That's all. Please, all of you participate. Read the question before you start with the solution. Shall we start up? Now, tell me first. This is a lessor or a lessee problem? How it is a lesser problem? Fix the lease rental. The question has been asked. Please. First of all, two steps are there. First, we have to calculate the amount to be recovered from the lessee. You are the lessor. Through the lease rental, you should find out how much should be recovered from the lessee. Tell me what is the amount to be recovered from the lessee. Tell me what it is. Cost of the asset finance minus present value of tax savings on depreciation minus present value of salvage value after tax. Respond yes or no. Now, in this problem, there is no salvage value. You have only two items, namely the cost of asset finance and the depreciation tax savings. Can we start or not? Now, right, question number 20, step 1. Question number 20, step 1. Amount recoverable from lessee. Step 1. Amount recoverable from lessee. Amount recoverable from lessee. Amount recoverable from lessee. Shall we start or not? Now, first, cash outlay. You can even call as cost of asset finance. Cash outlay. Tell me what is a cash outlay is equal to how much lakhs here? 300 lakhs. Cash outlay is equal to 300 lakhs. Okay. Now, inflow or outflow? Outflow. Yes, 0. Then I can claim what? Depreciation, tax savings. Tax savings on depreciation. Tax savings on depreciation. Now, tell me, we are following SLM or WDV method? SLM. How many years? 3 years. Any residual value? No. That means the entire asset should be depreciated now. So it is going to be 300 lakhs divided by 3. Write down 300 lakhs divided by 3 into 300 lakhs divided by 3 gives you what? Depreciation. Into on that money, how much tax I am saving? 35%. 300 lakhs divided by 3 into 35%. Into 35%. Tell me how many lakhs? 35 lakhs. Depreciation tax savings is 35 lakhs. Now, this one is 35 lakhs. Everybody following or not? Now, this 35 lakhs I save for 1 year or 2 years or 3 years. Every year I am going to save for 3 years. It is an annuity savings or not? So, how to find a present value? Multiply by annuity factor. Right now, next. Present value of tax savings. Next, right? Present value of tax savings. Present value of tax savings is equal to present value of tax savings is equal to 35 lakhs into what is the discount rate? What is the rate you want as return? 10%. So discount at 10% for 3 years. Please take the calculator. 1 divided by 1.10 is equal to 3 times plus grand total. What's the number? 2.4868. So it is 35 lakhs into 2.4869. Okay, 35 lakhs into 2.4869. I want the multiply number. Tell me the number here it is 87.04 lakhs. The present value of tax savings is 87.04 lakhs. 87.04 lakhs. Tell me, next is what? Amount to be recovered. Write down amount to be recovered from lessee is equal to amount to be recovered from lessee is equal to amount to be recovered from lessee is equal to what minus what? 300 lakhs minus 87.04. 300 lakhs minus 87.04. 300 lakhs minus 87.04 is equal to how much rupees? 212.96 lakhs is equal to 212.96 lakhs. 212.96 lakhs. Now, first step over, next step I have to fix what? Lease rental. Before that, I just don't know whether you are having grip over what I am doing. Understand that first. Now we are a lessee or a lessor. Okay. Think you are a lessor. Okay. You are going to buy an asset, give it to the lessee on lease. Yes or no? That means the lease rental from lessee should recover whatever you have invested. Innapa, right or not? Please tell me yes or no. Now, Okay. I just want you to have the clarity. Last class we discussed, till I just summarize and proceed. See, I am the lessor, you are the lessee. For you, I am investing 300 lakhs. How much lakhs here? 300 lakhs. I am giving the asset to you for usage. You should give me money or not? Your money should recover my 300 lakhs, yes or no? You should recover my what? Investment. The lease rental should be able to recover what? The 300 lakhs. Respond, yes or no? Understand that the lease rental should not be just 300 lakhs. You should recover me 300 lakhs as long as the return I want, percentage return I want. Return order. When a bank gives you 300 lakhs loan, they recover only 300 lakhs loan now? No. They recover what? 300 lakhs loan along with the interest they want. Everybody is or no like that. In lease transaction also, when I give you an asset on loan, I'm just giving what? An asset on loan. I should not only recover the cost of the asset, I should also recover my target return. Everybody is or no? In other words, the IRR for my inflows and outflows. Outflows is amount invested. Inflow is what? The future cash flows. The IRR I should be earning is how much? The required return. In this case, I want how much IRR? 10% IRR. Point number one. Respond is or no? But understand that I need not get from you the entire 300 lakhs. The reason is, when I invest 300 lakhs, every year as a lessor, I'll claim depreciation on that particular asset. Right or not? When I have a depreciation, I can save tax or not. To that extent, I need not recover the money from you. So what I need to recover is only the cost of asset minus what? Tax savings I'm enjoying on the depreciation. Are you following or not? No. That alone not enough. If I have the asset, at the end of the life, I can sell the asset and earn some salvage value, right or not? That money also you need not give me. I can recover it on my own. So the amount to be recovered is cost of asset minus what? Present value of depreciation tax saving minus present value of salvage value. This amount I should be recovering, yes or no? This amount I should recover through what? Lease rental. Respond yes or no? Now, that means my outflow is the amount to be recovered. My inflows are what? Lease rental. IRR is where discounted inflow is equal to discounted outflow. Yes or no? The discounted lease rental should be equal to what? The amount to be recovered at that rate. That rate is called as what? IRR. That gives me a required return. Everybody following or not? That is what I am trying to do in all the problems to follow. Another 3 or 4 sums. Can you perceive? Now. So up to this I will finish copying up. Tell me what the amount to be recovered from lessee? 1.96. Now. This should be recovered in how many years? 3 years lease rental I should fix. Yes or no? Can I say let lease rental of first year be X, second year X, third year X. Right or wrong? Because the lessee does not want to pay equally. He wants to pay in what? Diminishing manner. You want in what ratio? 2:1. First year lease rental 3x means second year should be what? 2x and third year should be x. So this is a lease rental 3x, 2x and then what? X. I'll be receiving from the lessee. Yes or no? No. Now, suppose a lessee gives me 3x lease rental. I am receiving in my hand 3x lease rental. Yes or no? But one person comes and takes out of some money. What is that person here? Government. They take what? Tax. So the lease rental that stays in my hand is only lease rental after paying what? Tax. If I receive 3x lease rental, the tax rate is going to how much percent? 35%. Balance 65% of 3x only will be available to recover my cost of asset finance. Yes or no? So whenever you use the word lease rental, I mean what? Lease rental after tax, because a part of it has to be given to the government by way of taxation. Everybody having that clarity or not? So can I proceed further? Now, next step 1 or step 2? Step 2. Step 2, write down calculation of. So you need not copy the slide as it is. You just have a coordination what I dictate and what is there in the slide. Okay. Step 2, calculation of lease rental to be fixed. Calculation of lease rental to be fixed. For the lessor to earn, calculation of lease rental to be fixed. For the lessor to earn, a target return of, calculation of lease rental to be fixed. For the lessor to earn a target return of, please tell me how much percent? 10%. For the lessor to earn a target return of 10%. For the lessor to earn a target return of 10%. Everybody understood or not? Now, write down the following columns: year 1, 2, 3. We are doing it together. Year 1, 2 and then 3. Lease rental. All the 3 years same lease rental are? No. What the lease rental? 3x, 2x, x. Or 1x or x. Can I proceed? This lease rental not fully available. It should be after tax. Lease rental after tax. So, tax rate is 35%. After tax should be what? 65% or 0.65. Yes or no? Please take the calculator. 3x into 0.65. I want 3 into 0.65. Tell me what is the number here? 1.95x. I want everybody to calculate inward yourself and right. It is 1.95x. 1.95x. 2x into 0.65 gives you what? 1.3x. X into 0.65 gives you 0.65x. Very simple. Third year, when you give me x rupees lease rental, government takes what? 0.35x. What stays in my hand is only 0.65x to recover my amount as well as earn my target return. Yes or no? Now, next, present value factor at, right? Present value factor at, what the return I want? 10%. Present value factor at 10%. Child also knows the factor for 10%. Tell me what is 10%? 0.9091, 0.8264, 0.7513. 0.9091, 0.8264, 0.7513. Now, next column. This was last column. Discounted lease rental. Last column is discounted lease rental. Can even call as discounted inflow. Lease rental is an inflow or not? Discounted lease rental. 1.95x into 0.9091. I want the number. What is the number here? 1.7727x. 1.95 into 0.9091. 1.7727x. 1.3 into 0.8264. Tell me the number. 1.0743x. 1.0743x. 0.65 into 0.7513 is equal to 0.4883x. 0.4883x. My question is, can I add 1.95x plus 1.3 plus 0.6 till the lease rental after tax? No. Because all this are arising at what? Different time periods. Can I add the last column or not? Yes. All are discounted. Tell me what is discounted lease rental? 3.3353x. The discounted lease rental total is 3.3353x. Now, tell me, 10% can be called as IRR only when the discounted lease rental is equal to what? Amount to be recovered. Yes or no? Write down. Next, continue writing. 10% can be called as IRR. 10% can be called as IRR. 10% can be called as IRR only when the discounted lease rental is equal to 10% can be called as IRR only when the discounted lease rental is equal to what? Amount to be recovered from lessee. Only when the discounted lease rental is equal to amount to be recovered from the lessee. The discounted lease rental is equal to amount to be recovered from the lessee. Am I right or not? Now, please equate it. 3.3353x is equal to 3.3353x is equal to how much here? Tell me the amount recovered from lessee. That is 2 crore 12 lakh 96,000. 212.96 lakhs. Yes or no? Is equal to 212.96 lakhs or 2 crore 12 lakh 96,000. Now, tell me lease rental is equal to, that is x is equal to, what is the number? 63 lakhs 85,033. Lease rental is equal to 63 lakhs 85,033. 65 lakhs 83,033 or simply as what? 63.85 lakhs. 33 rupees, leave it. I will give you 63.85 lakhs. Okay. Or you give me, okay, 63.85 lakh. That becomes material. Can I say 63.85 lakh? Please. Shh. Did you understand or not? Now, first year lease rental 63.83, second year 63.85, then 65.85. True or false? False. First year going to be what? 3 times this number. Second year what? 2 times. And third year the same number. Write down. Next year lease rental. Year and then lease rental. year lease rental. Year 1, tell me what is the lease rental? 191.55. Year 1 lease rental is 191.55. Year 2, what is the lease rental? 127.70. Year 2 lease rental is 127.70. Year 3 it is 63.85. 63.85. 63.85. Now everybody following or not? Now these three numbers are received before tax or after tax? This is before tax. You give me a lease of how much? 191.55. On this I pay what? 35% tax. Balance 0.65x only will be what? Amount that is there to recover my lease. Yes or no? Now, see, this x is what? Before tax, yeah? Then becomes what? 0.65x. I think you are following out. Now, this is what the lessee will be paying what? Lessor. In that the lessor pays a government 35%. Balance he takes home. Yes or no? Now, tell me the balance lease rent which he takes home, he is going to recover the amount as well as what? Earn him a 10% return is what one should be understanding. Everybody following or not? Now, with this the question number 20 has been completed. Can you move to the next question or not? Take question number 21. Take question number 21. Silence, please. Shh. Question number 21. Stop talking. First, stop talking. FIANL Limited what is the pen and notebook? Yeah, everything is over. Now I'm going to read the question or not? Now, FIANL Limited is a hire purchase than leasing company who have been approached by a local small scale business interested in acquisition of a machine through leasing. The price quoted by the manufacturer of the machine is 3 lakhs. 10% tax is extra. The proposed lessee desires to have a primary lease period of 5 years. FIANL's target rate of return on the transaction is 8% post-tax. How much you want to earn as IRR? 8% on the outlay. They wish to fix an annual lease rental which are to be payable in arrears at the end of each year. The effective income tax rate is 50%. Income tax rate of depreciation of the machine is 25%. Calculate the annual lease rent to be charged by FIANL Limited. That's a question which has been asked. Okay, now, I think you all have read the question along with me or not? Tell me, first of all, FIANL wants to give an asset on lease. Tell me, what is the cost of the asset that is financed here? 3 lakhs plus a 10% sales tax. What is the cost of asset finance? 3,30,000. On this, they should reduce what? Tax savings on depreciation. And any salvage value? No, it should be left. Okay, this is going to give you the amount recoverable from the lessee. We should fix the lease rental in such a way that the lessor is able to earn after tax a return of how much percent? 8%. And what are tax rate given? 50%. Everybody, are you following or not? No. The depreciation rate is given how much percent? 25%. So normally when they give us percentage, we assume to be what method? WDV method of providing the depreciation. So we should do the problem using the WDV method of providing the depreciation only. But this sum alone, I'll do under both the method SLM as well as what? WDV, not for the exam answer, just to show how it can change the answer, say, regarding the lease rentals. Can I proceed? Now, the problem in the exam should be done only using what method? WDV. Since I given it as a percentage, I can even do it in what? SLM method. Because 25% means to write down the full machine, how many years is going to take? 4 years. So write in 4 years the depreciation and then claim it for tax savings. So at this problem, we are going to do under two methods. First SLM and then second using the WDV method. Everybody, can we start or not? Now, let's start with the solution. Okay. Write down. Step 1. Step 1. Cost of asset financed. Please underline that. Step 1. Cost of asset financed. Cost of asset finance. Underline that. Price of the machine. Cost of asset finance. Underline that. Price of the machine. How much should I pay to buy that machine? How much rupees? 3 lakhs. Price of the machine 3 lakhs. To this, I should be adding what? Sales tax. When I buy the machine, I have to pay the seller of the machine a sales tax or not? And sales tax 10%. What is 10% sales tax? 30,000. Add sales tax 30,000. What is the cash outlay? 3 lakh 30,000. Cash outlay is 3 lakh 30,000. 3 lakh 30,000. Everybody, can I proceed or not? Now, we'll do this first using what method? SLM method. Right down. Next, step 2, tax savings on depreciation. Step 2, tax savings on depreciation. Step 2, tax savings on depreciation. Okay, we'll do it together. Right down. Depreciation is equal to, no need to copy from the slide, we'll do it together. Depreciation is equal to 3,30,000 because the sales tax also forms part of the cost of the machine to be depreciated, right or not? 3,30,000 into how much percentage? 25%. Depreciation is equal to 3,30,000 into 25%. Tell me, everybody respond, what is the depreciation amount? 82,500. Depreciation is equal to 82,500. 82,500. Can I proceed or not? Next. Tax savings per annum is equal to, next, tax savings per annum is equal to, every year I debit in P&L 82,500, on which how much tax I save? 50%. Tax savings per annum is equal to 82,500 into 50%. I want a number. What are tax savings? How much is? 41,250. Tax savings per annum is equal to 41,250. I want an answer. I say 41,250 for 1 year, 1 to 4 years, 1 to 4 years. So 5 years may be the mission life here. When I depreciate 25% every year, it is going to last only how many years? 4 years. And by order, so it is going to be 4 years depreciation. Is a single annuity. Right on. Present value of tax savings is equal to, please, present value of tax savings is equal to, present value of tax savings is equal to, now 41,250, 41,250 into annuity factor, 41,250 into annuity factor, how many years? 4 years, 8%. 41,250 into annuity factor, 4 years, 8%, which is equal to 41,250 into, write along with me, 41,250 into calculator. Take the calculator. What is annuity factor 4 years here? 1 divided by 1.08 is equal to 4 times grand total. What is the number? 3.3120. 3.3120. 41,250 into 3.3120. 41,250 into 3.3120. Tell me, what is a depreciation tax savings I'm going to have? 1,36,620. Tax 1,36,620. Have it as 136,620. 1,36,620. Depreciation tax savings is 1,36,620. Present value. Everybody, yes or no? Rumba simple here. Now, First, what is the mission cost? 3,30,000. On what the SLM depreciation? 25%, 82,500. On which how much is it? Tax 50%, 41,250. This they say for how many years? 4 years. Asset may be having 5 years life. Since I depreciate what? 25%. It lasts only for 4 years. I multiply by the annuity factor for 4 years to find out the discounted tax savings on depreciation. Respond yes or no? What's the amount? 1,36,620. Can I go to the step 3 or not? Now, tell me, guess what is step 3? Amount recoverable from lessee. Step 3, right? Amount recoverable from lessee. Amount recoverable from lessee. Amount recoverable from lessee. Shall we start or not? Now, first, cost of asset financed. Online that, cost of asset finance. Look at the workbook and tell me what is the cost of asset that has been financed? 3,30,000. Cost of asset finance 3,30,000. 3,30,000. Can I proceed? Minus what? Depreciation tax savings. Minus depreciation tax savings. Minus depreciation tax savings. What's the amount? 1,36,620. 1,36,620. Now, the net is what? Net amount to be recovered. Net amount to be recovered. Net amount to be recovered. I hope you are all following and writing or not. Tell me what the net amount to be recovered? 1,93,380. 1,93,380. 193,380. I want an answer. How can I recover this 1,90,380 from the lessee? Through lease rental. Is the entire lease rental belong to me? No. It is going to be what? Lease rental after tax. If I recover this amount alone, is enough? No. I recover this amount, also you earn a target, and how much percent? 8%. In other words, what should be equal to what? Discounted lease rental should be equal to amount to be recovered. Everybody, yes or no? Are you all following up? Now. Next, write down step 3 or step 4? Step 4. Fixation of lease rental. Step 4. Fixation of lease rental. Step 4. Fixation of lease rental. Fixation of lease rental. Can we start or not? Let lease rental before tax be. Let lease rental before tax be X rupees. It is same X all the years or not? Yes. Let lease rental before tax be X. Let lease rental before tax be X. You give me X. Can I take home X or not? No. On that I have to pay 50% tax. So lease rental after tax is equal to, write down LR after tax. Lease rental after tax is equal to 0.5X. Lease rental after tax is equal to 0.5X. Lease rental after tax is equal to 0.5X. Shall I proceed or not? Now. So this is going to be received for 1 year or 5 years or 5 years. So the discounted lease rental means there should be discounted what? Annuity factor 8% 5 years. Yes or no? Write down. Next. Discounted lease rental after tax is equal to, discounted lease rental after tax is equal to, discounted lease rental after tax is equal to, tell me the formula, lease rental after tax into discounted lease rental after tax is equal to lease rental after tax into what? Annuity factor 8% 5 years. Lease rental after tax into annuity factor 8% 5 years. Annuity factor 8% 5 years. Am I right or not? Don't say 4 years. I'm going to say rent for how many years? 5 years. Now, annuity factor 8% 5 years is equal to, annuity factor 8% is equal to what? 3.9927. Annuity factor 8% 5 years is equal to 3.9927. Stop writing and tell me how I got this number. Tell me. 1 divided by 1.08 is equal to 5 times plus grand total. I discussed one full class time while I funny. Read or not? Now, I hope you all remember that. Tell me what is the annuity factor? 3.9907. Next, discounted lease rental after tax is equal to, discounted lease rental after tax is equal to 0.5x into 3.9927. Discounted lease rental after tax is equal to 0.5x into 3.9927 is equal to 1.99635x. Is equal to 1.99635x. 1.99635x. Are you having the clarity or not? Now, this should be equal to how much? 1,93,380. Right on. To earn an IRR of 8%, 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 discounted lease rental is equal to earn an IRR of 8%, discounted lease rental is equal to, should be is equal to how much? One, that is the amount to be recovered. Discounted lease rental is equal to amount to be recovered. Discounted lease rental is equal to amount to be recovered. 1.99635x is equal to 1.99635x is equal to 1,93,380. 1.99635x is equal to 1,93,380 is equal to 1,93,380. Tell me what is the amount that is lease rental? Yeah, it is going to be 193 divided by 1.99635. What is the number? 96,867. The lease rental should be 96,867. Just to have a clarity, if you are all away, tell me this 96,867 is a before tax rental, after tax? Again after tax. Before tax, after tax? Before tax. You give me this number before tax. After paying tax, the balance lease rental requires a full amount as well as what? 8% after tax return. Innappa, right or not? Yes or no? Now, this is a... Should I repeat? Those who want to repeat, raise your hand. Okay. I'll just repeat once again. See. I'm waiting. I want, again I say, full silence here. Not even small noise I want. It gets disturbed. Can I proceed? Now, see. I explained in so many angles a leasing chapter. Still, I don't know whether you all getting a grip or not. For last time I'm explaining here. See. Forget everything. You are a lessor or a lessee? You are lessor or not? Now, you are going to buy an asset for me, lessee, and give it, right or not? Sollupa. How much you pay for the asset? You pay how much going to be? 3,30,000. For the asset, you pay how much rupees? 3,30,000. And entire amount you need not cry, because anything you pay, you enjoy a tax shield or not. But asset tax shield cannot be enjoyed in 1 year. It is enjoyed over what? Number of years. You are the lessor. You will claim depreciation or not? Yes. How much you will claim depreciation? On the amount, 50% depreciation. You forget about that. Amount is calculated or not? Tell me, what is the present value of tax savings on depreciation? Look at the notebook and tell me how much you calculate that. 1,36,620. Please. Now, this is the amount I am spending. This is the amount I am saving due to the asset. So, due to the asset, the net spending what I am making, how much? 1,93,380. Now, again I say, you are the lessor. As a lessor, from your hand, how much money has gone out? 1,93,380 in present value terms. This money, who will give you? Lessee should, because for him only buying the asset and giving it. Yeah, who should give you? Lessee. Okay. That means lessee will give you as what? Lease rental. I should fix a lease rental in such a way that this money is recovered. Yes or no? Equal lease rental. I'll just give an example. Take the calculator. 193,380 divided by 3. 193,380 divided by 3. Can I, what is the amount here? 64,000? Okay. Can I fix that as lease rental? No. Then what is wrong with the lease rental? Two things are wrong. One is, no 8% interest is required. It just requires what? Principal. Yeah, in fact, I say the 64,000 odd what you said even does not require principal because what do you give me? I pay 50%, government has what? Tax. Yeah, after tax, lease rental, after discounting at what? 8%. Should recover this money? Yes or no? See, this money can be recovered only after two things here. This money can be recovered after the lease rental pays government its tax. Yes or no? This money should be recovered after the lease rental gives me what? 8% interest. I should recover the principal after paying interest, after paying what? Tax. So in that case, the lease rental should be fixed in such a way that I should be able to recover two things. One is what? Tax payment. Number two is what? The interest I want, the return I want, and still what? I should recover the 1,93,380 in the clarity. Now, I don't want all of you to look here and there staring at me. Now, we discussed this last class elaborately. This class introduction I discussed, yes or no? Now, don't hesitate. Can I proceed or not? Should I repeat once again? Can I proceed? Okay. Very simple. Yeah. I said, let me fix X as lease rental. In this, what goes to government is what? 0.5. What says in my hand is what? 0.5x. Is the lease rental before tax. Is lease rental what? After tax. Everybody, yes or no? Now, every year, for how many years? 5 years. I get 0.5x, 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 0.5x. For 5 years, I get this number. Accept or not? Can I say I get 2.5x in 5 years? No, because these numbers are having what? Different time value. I multiply the 0.5x with what? Annuity factor, 8%. How many years? 5 years. Can I accept or not? Now, this is nothing but 0.5x into, what is the annuity factor? 8% 5 years. 3.9927. I get the number as 1.99635x. This should be recovering what? 1,93,380. So we all fix the lease rental as how much rupees here? Lease rental how much rupees? 96,867. Now up to this, those who understood, raise your hand. Number okay. Now ask a question. This time I don't want any upper shabdam. That means what? Any wrong answer. You should be right. Okay. Tell me. 96,867 is lease rental. Yes, before tax, after tax? It is before tax. Okay, this 96,867 only. From this I pay what? 50% tax. The balance amount will be equal to 1,96,380. Yes or no? No. The balance amount discounted at what? 8% will give me that number. Yes or no? That means 96,867 is capable of paying what? 50% tax. Earning for me how much? 8% that. Still require what? 193,380. Yes or no? Upon lease rental, again I say all of you, lease rental should recover 3 amounts. Yes or no? That money is going to be recovering for 3 amounts. What are 3 amounts? Number 1 is what? Any lease rental should pay what? Tax. Any lease rental should give me what? 8% return. After paying these two, still recover what? 193,380 is the meaning of the lease rental fixation. Ennappa, right or not? Can I proceed further? Now. So, everybody, am I right or not? Now. This problem is originally a WDV problem. I just did under SLM method. So can you go for the WDV method or not? No. So write down. Next. Alternatively, depreciation, please. Alternatively, depreciation can be provided. Alternatively, depreciation can be provided using WDV method. Alternatively, depreciation can be provided using WDV method. Depreciation can be provided using WDV method. Can you start doing the solution together or not? Now, write down. Okay. Step 1, tax savings on depreciation. Step 1, tax savings on depreciation. Tax savings on depreciation. Can we do it together or not? No. Year. First column is year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why not 6 years here? Machine life is how many years? 5 years. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Depreciation. Take the calculator. First year, what are the asset cost? 3,30,000 into 25%. Please tell me, what is 3,30,000 into 25%? 82,500. 82,500. Now, then next year 330 minus 82,500, on that minus is equal to have an asset cost or not, into 25%. What is second year depreciation? 61,875. 61,875 minus is equal to gives you the third year asset cost into 25%. What's the amount? 46,406. Don't have the decimals. 46,406 minus is equal to, you get the asset cost of fourth year into 25% depreciation, 34,805. 34,805. I think you're all doing and writing or not? 34,805 minus is equal to gives you 50 asset cost into 25%. What is the number? 26,104. 26,104. These are all the depreciation provided for the first 5 years. Respond yes or no? No. Please continue. Can total and tell me the depreciation total. What is the total? 2,51,690. Depreciation total is 2,51,690. Don't tell me time value F&E and all. I am providing an accounting depreciation. Can I possibly discuss that later? Time value F&E 251,690. Yes or no? No. At the end of 5th year, is the asset sold or unsold? The asset has been what? Sold. Or it may be unsold. Anything, the life is what? Over. The scrap value is how much here? 0. Now, tell me, on a 3,30,000 machinery, I only provide how much depreciation? 2,51,690. Can tell me the balance undepreciated amount. What amount? 78,310. The 78,310 is the book value of machine at the end of the 5th year. Yes or no? No. Suppose it is sold for 80,000. The balance is called as what? Profit on sale, on which I pay tax, and balance can be taken as a cash inflow. Salvage value after tax. Yes or no? No. I sell it for 0. I sell it for how much base here? 0. That means the entire amount is loss on sale. Yes or no? Or you can say the terminal depreciation, because machine itself is not there. The balance depreciation will be debited to what? P&L account. So 78,310 can be called as terminal depreciation or loss on sale. Yes or no? No. On this money also, I'll be saving a tax. Everybody following what I'm saying? No. Tell me, this machine is costing how much rupees? 3,30,000. First year, second year, third year, fourth year, 5th year. All the 5 years, I provided WDV depreciation. At the end of the 5th year, the depreciated amount is how much? 251,690. That means undepreciated or the value of the machine, the balance sheet is how much rupees? 78,310. The 78,310 does not continue to be in balance sheet. The asset is what? Having a useful life over. I debit back to what? P&L after netting of any salvage value. What is the salvage value? 0. Machine costing 78,310 has been sold for how much rupees? 0 rupees. The entire amount becomes what? Loss. Have a 50% depreciation tax shield on that. Everybody yes or no? No. Continue writing. 251,690. Again write year 5. Year 5. Cost minus accumulated depreciation 78,310. Year 5. Cost minus accumulated depreciation 78,310. That should be obviously give me the machine value 3,30,000. Machine value 3,30,000. Okay. Everybody, can I proceed or not? No. Why you are writing all this? To enjoy the tax shield or not? Next. Tax savings. Tax shield. What is the tax rate? 50%. When I debit 82,500, how much tax I can save? 50%. 41,250. Tax shield first year 41,250. 61,875 into 50%. What is the tax shield? Tell me the number. 30,938. Tax shield is 30,938. 46,406 into 50%. 23,203. 34,805 into 15% gives you what? 17,403. 17,403. 26,104 into 50% gives you what? 13,052. 13,052. This last year loss on sale also gives me what? Tax shield. No? What is tax shield here? 78,310 to 50%. 39,155. 39,155. This is all the tax shield. Can I add the tax shield as it is? No. This cash flow arises at different time, but discount at what percent? 8%. present value factor at 8%, PVF at 8%. Now, calculator 1 divided by 1.08. 1 divided by 1.08. What present value factor? 0.9259. P factor is 0.9259 is equal to 0.8573 is equal to 0.8573 is equal to 7938. 0.7938 is equal to 0.7350. 0.7350 is equal to 0.6806. 0.6806. Next number is what? Don't sleep. 0.6806. Both are what? Fifth year only. Yes, 0.6806. Discounted cash flow. Discounted cash flow. 0.9259 into 41,250. What are the discounted tax savings I'm going to have? 38,193. First year is 38,193. 38,193. Second year discounted tax savings 26,523. Discounted tax savings 26,523. 23,203 into 0.7978. 18,419. 18,419. 17,403 into 0.7350. The number is 12,791. 12,791. 13,052 into 0.6806 gives you 8,883. 8,883. And 39,155 into 0.6806 is going to give me how much number? 26,649. 26,649. 26,649. Respond yes or no. Now, if I total, I'll be getting what are discounted tax savings? 1,31,457. The total is 1,31,457. 131,457. Edo number here. 1,31,000. Is that disturbance? 1,31,457. Can I proceed? Now. Shall I proceed or not? Now. This is an inflow or outflow? Inflow. This is going to reduce my what? Cost of mission. Okay, right now. Next. Step 1 or step 2? Step 2. Step 2. Amount to be recovered from lessee. 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 Underline that. First item is what? Cost of asset financed. Cost of asset financed. I gave the lessee asset worth how much rupees? 3,30,000. You should pay me that money or not. So amount to be amount, let's say cost of asset finance 3,30,000 minus what should be reduce your tax savings on depreciation. Minus tax savings on depreciation. Minus tax savings on depreciation. 131,457. 1,31,457. Amount to be recovered. Amount to be recovered. 198,543. Amount to be recovered. 198,543. Step 2 or step 3? Step 3. Fixation of lease rental. Fixation of lease rental to earn. Please respond to earn how much percent? 8%. Fixation of lease rental to earn 8% return. Fixation of lease rental to earn 8% return. Fixation of lease rental to earn 8% return. Can I proceed or not? Now. Lease rental before tax is equal to X. Lease rental before tax is equal to X. Can I enjoy X rupees? No. Lease rental after tax. Lease rental after tax is equal to 0.5x. Lease rental after tax is equal to 0.5x. This 0.5x is a single inflow or annuity inflow. Annuity inflow. For how many years? 5 years. Write down annuity factor 8%, 5 years. Annuity factor 8%, 5 years. Annuity factor 8%, 5 years. I want a number. What is the number? 3.9927. 3.9927. Now, it may be very primitive. Don't get irritated. What is 3.9927? What is that here? 1 rupee, 1 rupee, 1 rupee, 1 rupee, 1 rupee. Receive what? 5 years. It's not 5 rupees. Only how much? 3.9927. What is the balance amount? 8% interest. So no. Suppose, very simple, a person receives 1 rupee, 1 rupee, 1 rupee, 1 rupee, 1 rupee. How many years here? 5 years. He can earn 8% interest on that amount as well as what? Recover a principal of 3.9927. Everybody understanding the meaning or not? So, this is the annuity factor. Can you say? Next. Discounted lease rental after tax. Discounted lease rental after tax. What is the number? 1.99635x. Discounted lease rental after tax 1.99635x. 1.99635x. Can I proceed? For 8% to be IRR, for 8% to be IRR, discounted lease rental is equal to, for 8% to be IRR, discounted lease rental is equal to what? Amount to be recovered. For 8% to be IRR, discounted lease rental should be equal to amount to be recovered. Discounted lease rental is equal to amount to be recovered. 1.99635x is equal to 1.99635x is equal to what? 198,543. 198,543. X in bracket right, lease rental is equal to, X in bracket right, lease rental is equal to number 198,543 divided by 1.99635. 198,543 divided by 1.99635. I want an answer. What's the number here? 99,453. How should we make smart as lease rental? 99,453. Now, I'm afraid I'm asking you, tell me, it is before tax or after tax? Yes or before tax or not? No. This number, tell me, should recover what amount there? First, it should pay what? Tax. You should earn me what? 8% return. Still recover what? 198,543. Respond, are you following or not? That's how it should be fixed. Clarity? No. With this, we complete the solution to question number. Okay. Now, take the next question. Question number 22. Okay. This leasing chapter alone, all problems which you are doing are all past examination questions. Okay, please. Now, just for sake of clarity, last sum which we completed now, we should be doing it what method? WDV method. This is the right answer for that particular question. Can I say? Now, take question number 22. Please take question number 22. Sir. Who is? Correct. See, in one of the earlier classes, bond evaluation, we did one chapter. Yes, now, I am not joking. At that time, we discussed pre-tax return, post-tax return in one of the convertible bond problem, right or not? Yes, at that time, I explained that post-cash flow should be discount using what? Post-tax return, and pre-tax using what? Pre-tax return. A reason has been discussed. No. Very simple. See. I can simply select this. Year cash flow. Year 0, we normally have an inflow or outflow. Outflow. We have an outflow in year 0. Right or not? Now, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't talk. I have an inflow X, 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 and then what? X. Okay. Please. The rate at which this discounted inflow is equal to what? Discounted outflow. I call it as IRR, or the return earned by me. Respond yes or no. X, 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 X. At some rate, the discount inflow will be equal to what? Discount outflow. The return I call as what? IRR. That is a return. This investment is earning. This is investment. This is what? Return. This IRR I call as return on investment. Ennappa, right or not? Yes, sir. Now, return on investment can be of two types. Pre-tax return on investment and then what? Post-tax return on investment. Ennappa, right or not? I want yes or no from everybody. Are you all with me or not? Now. Okay, I'll explain once again. See, rumba simple. Now, why I am getting annoyed is, like IPCC, right or not? I discussed this in bond valuation also, right or not? This is all problem. You are not revising and coming here. That's the problem. Okay. Time value funny. I feel now some of you uncomfortable in what? Discounting, compounding. I spent one class. This I teach. Understand? Okay. Now, I'm saying for you, at least I want everybody to get involved and understand what I am trying to say. Now, I am now discussing about a return. I am discussing about what? A return. What is return on investment? IRR. Get up. I invest some money, I get some what? Inflows. This is what? Investment. This is what? Return. So return divided by investment gives what? Return on investment. Account is a simpler subject. Yeah. Return divided by what? Investment gives return on investment. Yes or no? But I don't say like that. I calculate IRR and call it as what? Return on investment because I want a compounded return. Ennappa, right or not? Now. So I calculate IRR, right or not? Tell me. Everybody, I want from your mouth. What is IRR? The discounted at which discounted inflow will be equal to discounted outflow. Accept or not? Now. So at some discount rate, these X discounted should be equal to what? Outflow. That I call as what? IRR. Is return on investment? Yes or no? Now. A return can be return earned before paying tax, a return earned what? After paying tax. Umba simple. I make a FD in the bank. Okay. Bank offers me 10% return. Okay. I'm in a 30% tax bracket. Tell me, I'll take home 10%. On 10%, I have to pay what? Income from other sources. How much percent? 30% tax. 7% in my hand. Yes or no? No. That means there are two returns. Yeah. I'm earning 10% from the bank. I'm earning what? 7% from the bank. Yes or no? 10% earning from the bank. I call as my pre-tax return. And 7% I call as what? Post-tax return. It's rumba simple. Yes or no? Rumba simple. Whether my return is pre-tax or post-tax, all depends on my cash flow. If cash flow is pre-tax, the return is what? Pre-tax. Cash flow post-tax, return is what? Post-tax. Point number 2, accept it. Of all these X are before paying tax, this X on investment will be what? Pre-tax. If all this X is what? After tax, the X on investment is what? Post-tax. Rumba simple. Yes or no? So, if the cash flows are pre-tax, the IRR from the cash flow will be what? Pre-tax IRR. If the cash flows are what? Post-tax. The IRR from that will be what? Post-tax IRR. Respond yes or no? Ignoring tax when I calculate IRR, I call it as what? Pre-tax return. Considering tax when I calculate IRR, I call it as what? Post-tax return. Ennappa, right or not? Now, look at the question. Tell me, my person or my investor wants a pre-tax or post-tax or post-tax. How much percentage? 8%. That means lease rental after tax should occur me how much? 8%. I want how much? Post-tax. So I discounted what? 8% to find out the IRR. Ennappa, right or not? Suppose my investor says I want a pre-tax of say 12%. How much percentage? 12%. That means I should not discount the lease rental after tax by what? 12%. First I make 12% into what? 1 minus 0.5. I make as what? 6%. If I want 12% before tax, then I should be recording how much percent before after tax? 6%. Then discount at 6%. Everybody following on? Now cash flows which are after tax should be discounted at what rate? After tax. Cash flows which are before tax should be discounted at what rate? Before tax. Now, conclusion number 1. See, there are two IRRs. What two IRRs? Before tax and then what? After tax. How I can get before tax IRR? By using before tax cash flows. If I calculate what? IRR. So in Dubai, whenever I calculate IRR, it is what IRR? Pre-tax. No tax is paid, yes or no? So it is called as what? Before tax IRR. Suppose the cash flows are adjusted for tax. Wherever tax is there, I pay for what? Tax and calculate IRR. The IRR is called as what IRR? Post-tax IRR. Respond, yes or no? Now, very simple. In my case, I have ES0 what? Outflow. Is the amount to be recovered from lessee. Yes or no? Year 1 to 5. I have what? Lease rental. What lease rental here? X. After paying tax, it becomes what? X into 0.5. How much going to be? 0.5x. This 0.5x discounted at Post-tax return or pre-tax return or post-tax. This cash flow is post-tax or not? If it is considered what? Post-tax 8% should be equal to amount to be earned. In that case, if I fix the lease rental by getting X or not, the X will give me an after-tax return of 8%. Suppose the question gives you 8% before tax. Now make it into what? After-tax, multiply by 1 minus T, and then use a discounted, because after-tax cash flow should be always discounted at what return? After-tax return. Yeah. This discussion I did not make now. I discussed in one of the bond valuation problem, convertible bonds. In that, we did two sums. Find the pre-tax investment return earned by the investor and post-tax cost of capital for the company. At that time, I gave you notes also regarding what? The pre-tax and post-tax. Remember? I remember. Yeah. Now, that should be the grip one should be having, and that I should not have taught in the final. It should have been understood in what? IPCC itself, because all this are IPCC syllabus. Now, tell me, those understood now? Yes or no? Now. Can I proceed? Now. Portfolio, can I proceed? No. Everybody, those are on par with me now, raise your hand. I have a doubt. Class. Take question number 22. Take question number 22. Stop talking. Can I start now? Kuber Leasing Limited is in the process of making out a proposal to lease a certain equipment to a user manufacturer. The cost of equipment is expected to be 10 lakhs and the primary lease period to be 10 years. Kuber Leasing is able to give you the following additional information. Machine can be depreciated over fully over 10 years on straight line basis. Assume this to be acceptable for tax purposes. Current effective tax rate for Kuber is 40%. They expect to go down to 30% from the beginning of the 6th year of lease. It is normal objective of Kuber to make a 10% post-tax return on its lease pricing. Tell me, what is 10%? That is, they want to earn an IRR of 10% on an after-tax lease rental, before tax, after tax, because they want a post-tax return, how much percent? 10%. And the question given you pre-tax, what you should do? Make it as post-tax before you go for discounting, because after-tax rental should be discounted at after-tax discounted. Respond yes or no. Now, next. Lease management fee is 1% of the value of the asset and is usually collected from the lessee upon signing the contract of lease to cover the overhead costs related to processing of the proposal. Annual lease rents are collected at the beginning of every year. You are required to determine the equated annual rent to be charged for the proposal. That's a question. Go through the problem before you start with the solution, please. Put your mind into it, read the question before you start with the solution. Now, before that, in the chapter, calculations are always routine. Only thing is you have to get into the wavelength of the chapter. What I discussed till now, everything clearly following. Yes, sir. Okay, read the question now. Read the question. Shall we start now? No. See, they ask you to fix once again what? Everybody. They ask you to fix what? Lease rental. I should fix lease rental in such a way that I'll be earning how much return from the transaction? 10%. This 10, how much percent? 10%. Before tax or after tax? After tax. Can I start or not? No. See, I should earn an IRR of 10%. Accept or not? What is IRR? The interest rate at rates. Discounted inflow will be equal to discounted outflow. For the lessor, what is the inflow? Lease rental. Yes, lease rental what? After tax. So discounted lease rental after tax should be equal to, please fill out the blank, it should be equal to what? Amount recoverable from the lessee. Point number 1. Accept or not? Now, what is the amount to be recovered from the lessee? Tell me. Cost of asset finance minus tax savings on depreciation minus salvage value after tax. Respond yes or no? Now, if I knock it, I'll be getting the amount to be recovered from the lessee. That should be equal to the discounted lease rental after tax, where the discount rate should be 10%. That is what I want as IRR. Respond, are you following or not? Now, the small issue here is, lease rental is not paid at the end of every year. It's paid at what? Beginning of every year. It is an annuity, not annuity ordinary. It is annuity immediate. Yes or no? Now, suppose I receive 1 lakh, 1 lakh, 1 lakh for 3 years. 1 to 3 years. What is the meaning of that year? End of first year, end of second year, end of third year. I receive 1 lakh, 1 lakh, 1 lakh. Normal annuity. We discussed in time earlier. Remember or not? No. Suppose I receive 1 lakh, 1 lakh, 1 lakh at the beginning of every year. I write 1 to 3 years, 0 to 2, 0 to 2. It is nothing but what? Annuity immediate. Innappa, accept or not? No. See, X rupees lease rental, I am going to receive how many years? 10 years. At the end of every year, or beginning of every year, I will be receiving X rupees for 10 years, 1 to 10, 0 to 9, 0 to 9, where the first rental is paid today itself. Respond, yes or no? So 0 to 9, I am going to receive the lease rental. Are you all following or not? No. See, I may receive the lease rental today. 1st April I may receive what? Lease rental. But the tax on that I have to pay on the 31st March of the end of the year. Lease rental may be received in advance, but the tax on lease rental has to be paid only at what? End of the year. Don't say TDS, advance tax and all. Ignore all this, because the tax liability is going to be at what? End of the year. Like that we assume and do it. In that case, when I receive the lease rental X today, on the DX I have to pay tax today itself at the end of the year. End of the year. Lease rental may be immediate annuity, but the tax is what? Normal annuity. Point number 2. Are you following what I am saying? And the tax savings and depreciation also happens at what? End of the year only. So lease rental is year beginning. Tax and tax savings and depreciation happens at what? End of the year. In the next point, one should be understanding it. Ennappa, right or not? Now, next issue is, tax rate is also not same for all the 10 years. First 5 years, what tax rate? 40%. And then becomes how much percent? 30%. Next time is going to be how much percent? 30%. This is next point. Can I percent or not? Now, I follow WDV and SLM. So the full cost has to be what? Depreciation is what question says. Are you following up? Now, and one more issue is, there's a lease management fee collected. Yes or no? 1% collecting on the amount. Now, this will be ignored because I collected to meet my overhead cost. Okay, we assume that it is collected and also what? Immediately paid. The cash comes in and the cash what? Goes out. Since it is associated with the overhead cost for doing the lease transaction, the number is going to be ignored. Or the other points I wanted to note before I start with the solution. Everybody, are you following the points or not? No. So now let us see the points before I proceed. Now, method of depreciation, what? Everybody? SLM. Rate of depreciation is going to be how much percent? Because 10 years. Okay, not an issue. Next, tax rate for first 5 years, 40. And last 5 years, 30%. Lease rentals are collected in advance basis. And finally, lease management expenses is neither an income nor an expenditure. Very simple here. To process a lease application, suppose a lessee comes and applies for a lease of a lorry. You want to apply for a lease of a lorry. Then I have to go and search for the asset or not? I go and search for asset, do negotiation, invite tenders or bids to purchase my asset and so on. For all the, I want to incur a cost or not, that they call as lease management fee. Okay, that is recovered through what? The lessee, and that is going to be the expense as well as income. It is going to be ignored. Everybody following these all the points you should keep in mind. Can I start doing the solution together now? Write down first. Step 1. Let's do it together. Step 1. Tax savings on depreciation. Step 1. Tax savings on depreciation. Step 1. Tax savings on depreciation. Tax savings on depreciation. Can I start or not? Now. Depreciation is equal to asset cost divided by 10 years. Depreciation is equal to asset cost divided by 10 years. SLM method which is equal to, what is the cost of asset we are having? 10 lakh. 10 lakhs divided by 10 years. Depreciation is equal to 10 lakhs divided by 10 years is equal to how much per annum? 1 lakh per annum. Depreciation is equal to 1 lakh per annum. Can we proceed or not? Now. Next, add this table. Years depreciation, tax savings, annuity factor at 10%. What is so special about 10%? That is a return the lessor wants. Okay, it's an IRR. Annuity factor at 10% and discounted cash inflow. Now tax savings is going to be an inflow or not? Discounted cash inflow. Here depreciation, tax savings, annuity factor at 10%, discounted cash inflow. Everybody understanding? Now tell me, can I say 1 to 10 years? Depreciation may be same, but the tax is what? Different. First 5 years different amount saved, last 5 years what? Different amount saved. Can I proceed? Now 1 to 5, 6 to 10. Here write 1 to 5 and then what? 6 to 10. What is the depreciation for the first 5 years? 1 lakh per annum. What depreciation for the next 5 years? Also what? 1 lakh per annum. Depreciation is same, 1 lakh per annum for 10 years. 1 to 5 years 1 lakh, 6 to 10 years also is what? 1 lakh. Next. First 5 years I say how much tax? 40%. What are tax savings? 40,000. 6 to 10 years, how much I save? 30%. The tax savings is 30,000. 40,000 and then 30,000. Can I proceed up? Now. Annuity factor for 5 years 10%. I want everybody to do the calculation. 1 divided by 1.10 is equal to 5 times plus grand total. What is the number? 3.7908. 3.7908. Now. Tell me 6 to 10 is annuity factor, mid annuity factor, mid annuity factor. Tell me how to find the number. Annuity factor for 10 years minus annuity factor for 5 years. Enappa, yes or no? Take the calculator and do it, yeah? Please tell me 1 divided by 1.10 is equal to 10 times GT minus 3.7908. What is the number? 2.3537. 2.3537. Now, right or not? Tell me. Just to confirm, what is 2.3537? Other 1 rupee, 1 rupee, 1 rupee, 1 rupee, 1 rupee. Receive from 6th year to 10th year. Is not 5 rupees today. It is only how much? 2 rupees, 35 paise not today. Can I proceed? Now, 40,000 into 3.7908 is 1,51,632. 151,632. 30,000 into 2.3537, 70,611. 70,611. Due to buying this machine, I enjoy from the government of India how much tax savings? 2,22,243. 2,22,243. 2,22,243. I want you to respond yes or no. Now, is there any salvage value or no salvage value? No salvage value. Can I proceed or not? Next. Step 1 or step 2? Step 2. Net amount to be recovered. Step 2. Net amount to be recovered. Net amount to be recovered. Can I start up? No. First, cost of asset financed. That is called as initial outlay. Okay, cost of asset finance. Tell me how much I spent to buy this particular asset to be given on lease? 10 lakhs. Cost of asset finance, 10 lakhs. Minus what? Tax savings on depreciation. At present value terms. You can also call it discounted tax savings on depreciation. Minus tax savings on depreciation at present value terms. Tell me what is the amount? 2,22,243. 222,243. Net amount to be recovered. What should be the net amount to be recovered? 7,77,757. Amount to be recovered 7,77,757. Can I proceed or not? No. Step 2 over. Can I proceed? Step 3. Fixation of lease rental. Fixation of lease rental. I have not completed the heading. Tell me complete the heading. Fixation of lease rental to earn how much percent? 10% after tax. Fixation of lease rental to earn 10% after tax. Fixation of lease rental to earn 10% after tax. To earn 10% after tax. Everybody, can we start or not? No. Okay. Have the following columns. Here, lease rental. Answer me, lease rental is inflow or outflow? Inflow. Then tax on lease rental is what? Outflow. Lease rental, tax on lease rental, net. Can tell me what is another meaning of net means what? Lease rental after tax. That's the meaning. It is going to be net. Then annuity factor or present value factor. Discounted cash inflow. Annuity factor or present value factor. Discounted cash inflow. Everybody, can we start or not? Now. Here write 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and then what? 10. Can I present not? Now, lease rental is going to be received from 1 to 10 or 0 to 9 or 0 to 9. So please write the lease rental as X for the first 9 years. Okay. 10th year, no, because I don't receive the N, I receive what? Beginning. I receive from 0 to 9 and not from what? 1 to 10. X has been written as lease rental. This X is before tax, after tax, before tax. Is an inflow. Response, yes or no? Now, please. Can you start up? Now. Today I receive X to be lease rental now. For this, have to pay tax today, end of the year, end of the year. Rent may be, the income may be received throughout the year. The tax is payable at what? End of the year. Yes or no? No. You're going to say, don't dispute with me. No advance tax, no TDS. Can I say that is going to be assumed? Okay. In that case, X is a lease rental today. The tax is on what? End of the year. Okay. How much I pay as tax here? 40%. What is 40%? 0.4X. So, for this, I pay 0.4X. First year lease rental, I pay the tax at the second year. What is the another? 0.4X, 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 0.4X. Next 5 years, I pay tax at what rate? 0.3X, 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 0.3X. 10th year end, I pay 0.3X for the lease rental decided what? Beginning of the 10th year, 9th year end. Everybody yes or no? Now, how I don't pay a tax in the year 0, I pay a tax in what? Last year. The cash flow occurs 1 year later. That's all. Everybody, are you comfortable or not? Now, net. X minus 0 is what? X. X is lease rental. 0.4X is what? Tax. What amount here? 0.6X. 0.6X. 0.6X, 0.6X, and then 0.6X. Can I proceed above? Now, remaining what? 0.3X, that's a 0.7X, 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 0.7X. Last year, minus 0.3X. It's going to be minus 0.3X. Okay, can I proceed or not? Now. What is the present value factor for year 0? Tell me. Look at my hand. What is the present value factor? 1. Value of 1 rupee today is what? 1 rupee. Now, these are all annuities are not 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Take the calculator. 5 years annuity factor 10%. Get a calculator. Take the calculator. 1 divided by 1.10 is equal to 5. GT. What is the number? 3.7908. 3.7908 is the annuity factor for 5 years at 10%. Accepted? Now, please tell me. 6th, 7th, 8th and 9th. I want what? Annuity factor for 4 years. 6 to 9. Yes or no? How to find a 6 to 9 annuity factor? 9 years annuity factor minus what? 5 years. That gives you 1.9682. That gives you 1.9682. That's the annuity factor for 6th, 7th, 8th and 9th year. 6th, 7th, 8th and 9th, 1.9682. Now, 10th year, I should multiply by annuity factor or present value factor. Present value factor, 1 divided by 1.10 is equal to 10 times. What is the PV factor for 10th year? 0.3855. I also shown you the working here. How I got 1.9682? 5.759. What is 5.759? Annuity factor for 9 years. Minus what is 3.7908? Annuity factor for 5 years. Gives us 6 to 9 years. 10th year is 0.3855. I hope everybody understanding it or not. Now, tell me a discounted cash flow. X into 1. Solliya, Tungar, easy. Don't use calculator. X into 1 is what? X. 0.6x into 3.7908. I want an answer. What is the number? Everybody. I want everybody. What? 2.27448x. 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 Next. 1.9863 into 0.7x gives how much it is? 1.3774x. 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 Next. 0.3855 into 0.3x gives how much? 1.11565x. 0.11565x. That should be reduced because it's an outflow against all the inflows. Minus 0.11565x. If I knock it off, please tell me 2.27448x plus 1.37774x minus 0.11565x. If you just net it off, what is the number I want to get? 4.53657x. 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 Now, this should be equal to what? Amount to be recovered. Can I proceed? Now, to call 10% as IRR or to have 10% as IRR, write down, to have 10% as IRR, to have 10% as IRR, yes or no? The discounted lease rental is equal to have 10% as IRR, the discounted lease rental is equal to, amount to be recovered. The discounted lease rental is equal to amount to be recovered. Please continue. Now you tell me the numbers here. What is equal to what, please? 4.53657x. 4.53657x is equal to what the amount to be recovered? 7,77,757. 7,77,757. 777,757. Yes or no? Now, x is equal to, I don't have that number in the slide. X is equal to 7,77,757 divided by 777,757 divided by how much? 4.53657 divided by 4.53657. What is the number here? 1% here? 1,71,442. 1,71,442. 1,71,442 is a lease rental asked on the lessee before tax, after tax, before tax. After paying tax and after recovering what? 10% required return, I'll still recover what? The amount to be recoverable. Is no? Are you follow what I am saying? Now, that's a solution for this particular sum. Now, can I proceed? Write down note. Write down note. Notes. Point number 1. Point number 1. The lease rentals are received. Please. The lease rentals are received in advance. The lease rentals are received in advance while the tax on such rentals are assumed to be paid. While the tax on such rentals are assumed to be paid. While the tax on such rentals are assumed to be paid when? At the end of year. While the tax on such rentals are assumed to be paid at the end of the year. Are assumed to be paid at the end of the year. Everybody, I think, are all having the clarity or not? Now, next point number 2. Lease management fee is collected. Lease management fee is collected to recover overhead cost. Lease management fee is collected to recover overhead cost related to lease processing. Is collected to recover overhead cost related to lease processing. Related to lease processing. Hence, it is just an reimbursement. Hence, it is just an reimbursement. Hence, it is just an reimbursement and neither income nor expense. It is just a reimbursement, comma, neither income nor expense. Neither income nor expense. Hence, ignored. Neither income nor expense. Hence, ignored. Neither income nor expense. Hence, ignored. I hope everybody comfortable or not? No. I think all the other points are straightforward, so we need not have a note for that. Can you proceed? No. With this, we complete question number 22. One more problem is left. With that, we'll be completing what problem? Lesser problems. Take question number 23. Please. Shh. Question number 23. Now, I want a confirmation. 3 sums are 1, 2, 3, 4 sums over here. By this time, you should have understood. Those who understood what I am discussing regarding lesser, raise your hand. Can I proceed? Now, take question number 23. Please. Shh. Stop talking. Settle down. Allied Builders, a leading construction company, I am waiting. Not a Vijay dialogue, yeah. Really I am waiting. Okay, now. Have you all finished your work? Can I start? No. See, be clear. Have an understanding that when one problem is over and the next problem is going to start, there is no unofficial break given. What I am saying, there is no break given. Switchover has to happen. Okay, I cannot complete on one immediately state. Question number 23. Allied Builders, not. I have to have a pause and then what? Proceed. In that gap, you don't enter. Yeah, start talking, please. This is my, that gap also my time only. Read or not? Now. Can I start or not? No. I am afraid to complete a problem. Always, yeah. I'm feeling tense to come because when I complete a problem, you start immediately. Understand or not? So till then you are silent. Then you start. Then I have to bring back the attention and then proceed further. Yeah. This is your workup. I am not taking LKG, UKG. Read or not? Shh, please. Allied Builders, a leading construction company, has been approached by a foreign embassy to build for them a block of 6 flats to be used as a guest house. As per the terms of contract, the foreign embassy would provide Allied Builders the plans and the land costing 25 lakhs. Allied builders will build the flat at their own cost and lease them out to the foreign embassy for a rental chargeable on annual basis, and at the end of 15 years the building shall be transferred to the embassy for a nominal value of rupees 8 lakhs. Allied builder estimates the cost of construction as follows. Area per flat 1000 square feet. Construction cost rupees 400 per square feet. The long old institute volume. Okay, now it is almost 2000 per square feet. Yes or no? No. Registration and other charges 2.5% of construction cost. Allied builders will also incur 4 lakh rupees in each year, 14 and 15 towards repairs. Allied builders propose to charge the lease rental as follows. 1 to 5 years normal, 6 to 10 years 120% of normal, 11 to 15 years 150% of normal. Allied builders present tax rate averages 50%. Full cost of construction and registration will be written off in 15 years and will be allowed for tax purposes. You are required to calculate the normal lease rental per annum per flat assumption. Minimum desired return is 10%. Rentals and repairs will arise on the last day of the year. Construction and registration and other costs will be incurred in time 0. These are all the details given. Again, a past examination problem. Go through the question before you start with the solution. Please. Please read the question. Can I start up? Good afternoon, friends. Happy Republic Day. Can I start now? Imagine I'm going to start the second session now. Can I proceed? Exactly almost 12 o'clock. Okay, can I proceed now? So how you listen for the first time? Break la not given. Already we are just given. Okay, please. See. Now, please listen. See my side of justification. Just a minute. For such a big class, when I give break, it will take almost half an hour to go and come back. Okay, you may say I'll be there in 10 minutes. Yeah, slowly one by one people will be getting in, and it will take almost effectively half an hour time last. Point number 1, right or not? And I have class only up to 2 o'clock. Right now, today, please. Normally I'll be having up to what? 3:15 for you lunch. You will be having hunger, you will be feeling hungry, hence I give lunch from what, 12:45 to 1:45. There I get effectively around 4 hours 15 minutes. That system, I am here idle for 1 hour. I don't take lunch. No worry, we'll continue that in the, okay. You know what I have, okay, leave it, okay. So, I don't have any problem with that system, but since today I am not feeling so well, I don't want to drag till what, 3:15. I wanted to have class only up to 2 o'clock. I can just go home early. Now, that's only selfishness. Yeah, can I proceed? Now, plus. One more thing is, I don't want you to say give break to you so that half an hour is last. then I could very well have only up to 1 o'clock, not up to what, 2 o'clock. That is a waste of half an hour time. Hence, I gave you permission, those who want to go out and come back, not at the same time, okay. Whenever you feel, you can just go out and what, come back. That is allowed, okay. But let us have what, 10 to 2, an uninterrupted session. Can I say now? Don't feel self-pity. Nothing you have done, only writing today, written order now. Lease, depreciation calculation, amount to be recovered, discount rate, you have not done anything great, written order, you are only writing the solution, right or not now. That is why today we have a leasing, very simple and loosey chapter. Can I proceed now? Shh. Let us go for the solution to this problem. Tell me, please. Shh. Allied Builders is constructing guest houses for a foreign embassy, right or not? Please. Shh. Let's summarize everything before you go for the numbers. Now, it constructs the guest house and gives it on lease. In that, it is buying the land and constructing or only constructing The embassy is giving what? Land. So you should not charge any lease rental for land at all. Only for what? Construction cost one should charge. Point number 1. Yes or no? No. They given the calculation, 1000 square feet, one flat, like that 6 lakhs, and for how much? 400, all this can calculate. Yeah, there's going to be a cost of construction. Point number 1, yes or no? Plus registration. Plus what? Registration is the initial outlay or cost of asset finance. Point number 1, yes or no? Okay, now, first of all, I should calculate amount to be recovered from the lessee. Okay, amount to be recovered from the lessee. Tell me the formula. Cost of asset finance minus present value of tax savings on depreciation minus present value of salvage value after tax. In this, one more thing is, this building is so how many years? Yeah, 15 years. I should spend at the end of what? 14th year as well as what? 15th year. Some repair also should be spent. Yes or no? No. So that is also to be recovered from the lessee or not? Yes. So now I have 4 items. Tell me what are 4 items? Cost of asset finance, tax savings on depreciation, salvage value, repairs after tax. Out of the 4, how many outflows, how many inflows? 2 outflows, 2 inflows. Tell me what are 2 outflows? Today the construction cost, 14th and 15th year repair cost. What are 2 inflows? Depreciation, tax savings, salvage value after tax. Net it off, the net amount the lessee should pay through what? The lease rental. Respond yes or no? The lease rental should be fixed evenly in all the 15 years, differently. First 5 years, normal. Suppose X rupees, I want to fix in what? First 5 years. Then 6 to 10 years, how much? 120% of X are 1.2X. And then 11 to 15 years, 1.5X. Should be the lease rental fixed. Yes or no? Now, I should fix the lease rental in such a way that after tax, I want a return. Now, how much percent? How much percentage? 10% is the required rate of return. This is all the issues given. Can I percent or not? No. We are going to do as follows. First step 1, I have to find out cost of construction. Step 2, I have to find out what? Depreciation, tax savings. Step 3 is what? Salvage value after tax. Step 4 is what? Repairs after tax, present value. And then I find out the amount to be recovered. Then find out the lease rental to be charged. Can we start or not? No. The leasing problems and all, computation may be lengthy but not very difficult to do. Once you know what is the process, it becomes very, very simple chapter. Can we start or not? Now, let's start with the solution. Right, question number 23. Question number 23. Please. Shall we start? First. Step 1. Step 1. Cost of asset financed. Step 1. Cost of asset financed. Cost of asset finance. In bracket la building construction cost. Cost of asset financed, building construction cost. You don't pay for land, you only spend for what? Constructing the building. Cost of asset finance, bracket right, building construction cost. Underline that. Can you start or not? First. Particulars, information, particulars, information. Can I start or not? First, number of flats. How many flats I am going to construct and give it to the embassy? 6. Number of flats, 6. Area per flat. Every flat is having how many square feet? 1000 square feet. Number of flats 6. Area per flat 1000 square feet. What the total constructed area? Total area 6000 square feet. Total area 6000 square feet. To construct every square feet, the construction cost, how much it is? 400. Cost per square feet, 400. Cost per square feet, 400. So the total construction cost for 6000 square feet happens to be 6000 into 400 gives you 24 lakhs. The total construction cost is 24 lakhs. Total construction cost is 24 lakhs. I hope you are following or not? Now, I only incur construction cost or registration? Registration. You have to get it registered or not. So what is the registration fee given? 2.5%. Registration cost at 2.5%. Registration cost at 2.5%. What is 24 lakhs into 2.5% gives how much it is going to be? 60,000. Registration cost is 60,000. Now, the total cost. The total cost. What is the total cost here? Tell me the number. It is 24 lakhs 60,000. Total cost 24 lakh 60,000. This is the cost of asset finance 24 lakh 60,000. Everybody, I hope you are all able to understand or not? No. Now can I proceed up? Now, step 2. I hope you are writing along with me. Those who are not copied, please raise your hand. Okay, please copy fast. Shall I proceed up? Now, everybody finish copying up. Those who are not yet copied, please raise your hand. Okay, please fast. Finish up. Can I proceed? Now, step number 2, please. Shh. Tax savings on depreciation, please. Step 2, tax savings on depreciation. Tax savings on depreciation. Add on. Depreciation per annum is equal to, depreciation per annum is equal to, so how many years? 15 years. 20, tell me 24 lakh 60,000 divided by 15. 24 lakh 60,000 divided by 15. Tell me what is the depreciation per annum? Tell me. 1,64,000. 1,64,000. Now, we are following SLM. Just a minute. We wonder, sir, SLM depreciation is cost of asset minus salvage value divided by number of years. Innappa, right or not? Because depreciable amount is, suppose an asset is costing 4,80,000, salvage value is 80,000. Now, what is divided by only how much? 4 lakhs. That divided by number of years, right or not? Now, in this problem, I did not reduce salvage value. I just divided by what? Full cost of 15 years. Yes or no? Why? Question says so. Look at the question. See, the next page, after the last table. Allied builders present tax rate averages 50%. Are you with me or not? Full cost of construction registration will be written off in how many years? 15 years. They said how much should be written off? Full cost. Hence the writing of the entire 24 lakh 60,000. Everybody, are you following or not? That means at the end of the 15th year, the book value will be how much? 0. The entire salvage value becomes what? Gain on sale. Everybody following or not? Now, so write down depreciation per annum is 24 lakh 60 divided by 15 gives you 1,64,000. Can I say this 1,64,000 is 1 year depreciation? Yes or no? Now, next is tax benefit on depreciation or tax shield on depreciation. Tax shield on depreciation 1,64,000 into 50%. Tax shield on depreciation 1,64,000 into 50%. I debit this in P&L and say 50% tax on that. Na 1,64,000 into 50%. Tell me the amount. 82,000. Tax benefit is 82,000. I save 82,000 tax 1 year, every year, every year. For how many years here? 15 years. This is a singular annuity cash flow, annuity cash flow. Next is annuity factor 10%, 15 years. Annuity factor 10%, 15 years. Annuity factor 10%, 15 years. I will not put the slide unless everybody takes a calculator, at least do once the calculation here. Now don't copy. Now everybody, only few are saying again, 1 divided by 1.10 is equal to 15 times plus grand total. Only once I want, tell me. 7.6061. 7.6061. Please. Shh. 7.6061. Now, discounted cash inflow. Discounted cash inflow, bracket like discounted tax savings. Discounted cash inflow, in bracket like discounted tax savings. Discounted tax savings. 82,000 into 7.6061. 82,000 into 7.6061. What's the number here? 6,23,700. 623,700. Discounted tax savings is how much here? 6,23,700. 623,700. Respond yes or no? Write down note. Note. While calculating SLM depreciation, while calculating SLM depreciation, we did not, while calculating SLM depreciation, we did not reduce the salvage value because, while calculating SLM depreciation, we did not reduce the salvage value because, I just want to confirm one thing, is a salvage value? Yes or no? What is salvage value? After 15 years, we transferred to embassy at a nominal value of 8 lakhs. So, we did not reduce the salvage value because the problem requires, to write off the full cost. Because the problem requires to write off the full cost as depreciation. The problem requires to write off the full cost as depreciation over 15 years. The problem requires to write off the full cost as depreciation over 15 years. The full cost as depreciation over 15 years. I hope everybody following or not? Now, next. Step 1 is what? Cost of construction over. Step 2 is what? Depreciation tax savings. Now, step 3 is what? Salvage value after tax. Write down. Step 3. Step 3, salvage value after tax. Salvage value after tax. Okay, can we start or not? Now, write down. Salvage value is equal to, salvage value is equal to, I want an answer, how much you are selling to the embassy at the end of 15th year? 8 lakhs. Salvage value is equal to 8 lakhs. Next, minus book value of mission. Minus book value of mission. Number? Okay, but book value of the building. Okay, minus book value of the building. At the end of 15th year, accept that. Book value of building at the end of 15th year. What is the amount here? 0. Why it has become 0? Fully depreciated. Because book value of the building at the end of 15th year, it is 0. So, building having what? 0 book value is sold for how much rupees? 8 lakh. The entire sale become gain or not? Right on. Next, profit on sale. Right on. Profit on sale. Profit on sale. 8 lakhs minus 0. What is profit on sale? 8 lakhs. Profit on sale, 8 lakhs. Profit on sale, 8 lakhs. Next, tax